What is up, guys? Welcome back. In today's video we're going to be showing I promise this is the last time we're going to talk about the Melmetal Guy, but I don't know about you, every time I see Melmetal now I just think of that person. So oh man, it's just, but this is the full set of the day where I ran into that person. I'm not going to show that battle because I've already showed it like 3 times, literally 3 times in 3 different videos. If you haven't seen the one video where I showed a side-by-side comparison of him battling me versus me trying to replicate the exploit, I'll put a little card in the corner there. It was the video in between the 2 Melmetal videos. So like if you see those 2 thumbnails that are like the same, it's the one in between there, and it's right in the beginning. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's pretty good. I mean, we all know by now what happened, but still, it's just in case you missed it and have nothing better to do. So anyways, another thing is, there's actually 2 more things. One more thing is that Cresselia versus Cresselia. I know yesterday I mentioned in the video that you can beat it with straight Grass Knot. That is not the case, and there's also IV dependencies that go on because depending on your attack, your Moonblast will do, you know, between 40 or 43 damage, something like that. So it varies, and so the IVs do matter. And I also did discover that if you can do 2 Moonblasts and then go the straight Grass Knot after that, you can beat a Cresselia that is getting its charge move off before you. If you're getting your charge move off before your opponent, then you can just go straight, you know, Moonblast, and you'll probably win the match because you'll get that final Moonblast off to feint your opponent. But if you run into someone who's getting their charge moves off first, and it's likely that you're about to lose the matchup, just go 2 Moonblasts and then straight Grass Knot, and you should be able to win. And especially if you get a debuff, even better. If they get a debuff on you, probably you're not going to win that matchup. So just, yeah, a lot of nuances. That's why the ability moves are it's so important to master. And if you do master them, you are a unstoppable powerhouse in Go Battle League or in PvP in general, because you just know all the scenarios that can happen and you have control. Like, oh, this happened, this ability, you know, went into effect, and this second charge move, I know what to do now. It's just, if you want to get really, really good at a team, use one with an ability and then just know as much as you can about it. Anyways, final thing is the Go Fest shirts are on sale. I don't even know why I'm bringing them up. I'm not being paid to say that, but I'm just really excited. I did order one, and so if you didn't know, let's say you're in a time zone where you're just waking up and this is the first time you're hearing about it, I will put a link in the description if you want to find that shirt and hopefully grab one before they sell out. Yeah, just in case you wanted to know. Okay, let's get into the battles, shall we? And we're gonna hit play right now. Alright, so we're playing Sophio S, and a lot of prior rank 10 opponents in this set, I believe. You'll notice with that pose that they have going on there. So tough. The opponents are getting tougher because we're approaching the 2600 rating, and so yeah, a lot of former rank 10s in this setup. So, well, in this set. So we have the Cresselia mirror match. At this point, again, I haven't mastered it. I didn't know what the optimal strategy was, and so I'm just going straight Moonblast, hoping to get a debuff, because if you do get that, you're at a huge advantage, and we do get the debuff. So we're gonna tank this Moonblast, and I believe this is a debuff one too. Yeah, so we get the debuff on us, and so now we're just kind of back to even Stevens, and we're gonna throw a Moonblast, and we are ahead because we got the first. I believe we got the first charge move off first, and I think at one point I got an extra Psycho Cut in, and they switched. So anyways, we are gonna switch into Swampert because that's our best bet against a Escavalier. And so they don't shield, which is a little odd. I'm wondering why they're conserving their shields. A lot of times when they do that, they have either like a Swampert in the back or a Registeel in the back. And so we're just going to wait and see what they got. And we actually get the farm down too, which was awesome. They bring back Cresselia, so this could be Grass Knot, so I shield. And it is, so good shield. I'm just going to go for Hydro Cannon to put a little bit of pressure, hopefully get some shield out. And we do get a shield. So I'm going to go again with the Hydro Cannon because I had a lot of energy farmed up. And then I switch out right in time to tank this Grass Knot. And there's been a lot of talk about being able to switch at that exact moment in time when you have a charge move like a CMP tie. And they're saying that, people are saying that before you couldn't do that, and now that you can, and they don't like that. So yeah, I'm not sure. I just haven't really thought about it enough to like formulate an opinion. but maybe it is something that Niantic will switch back at some point to where you can't do that. But either way, that's something that both people can benefit from, so that's why I'm not really like too concerned about it right now. But our opponent does quit because we just tanked that Grass Knot. They wasted their energy. They didn't have much to do at that point. So they quit. We take game 1, so we're 1-0. Game 2, we have Swampert. And again, it's very dangerous if they don't know you have Grass Knot. So this person actually plays it safe and they switch out into their own Cresselia. So I decided to stay in, I mean, because I have that energy advantage. It really doesn't make sense for me to get out of there. So I'm just going to stay in and just use my energy advantage to my advantage and then just try to throw a straight Moonblast because I'm getting those charge moves off first. And if I can get the debuff like we just did, that's even better. And now I can actually more safely switch in to Giratina because these moves aren't going to do as much damage. And then I can save my Grass Knot for the Swampert. And so that's my strategy. Once I got that debuff, I'm like, okay, I'm out of here. Let's just save that thing. And then they bring in Clefable, which is totally fine. I don't need my Giratina that badly because I know they have a Cresselia and a Swampert. And I have, Cresselia can definitely wipe out Swampert. And then my Swampert, if they don't have shields, I can put a lot of pressure on that Cresselia with those Earthquakes. So I'm going to try to save this Swampert because I really do need it. So I'm going to go for Hydro Cannon. And they're going to shield, which is probably smart because Clefable does a lot of damage. It's a very powerful Pokemon in terms of Charm. Charm does a lot of damage in general. This is one of those Pokemon I really wish I had. It's if you have a 100% IV, like 15, 15, 15 Clefable, it maxes out just under 2,500. You could even Best Buddy it, I believe. And I just wanted to try that, but I just didn't have the dust or the time to Best Buddy mine. So that's the one Pokemon I really wish I had tried. So, yeah. Anyways, a lot of people that win have that on their team. So anyways, we get the Moonblast off, which is neutral to Clefable, so it does a lot of damage. And we're gonna shield us up because we need to land a Grass Knot. So they have no shield, so there's nothing they can do other than just take this massive hit. And then I switch into Swampert. Actually, no, we're gonna win this game because I have a Swampert still. So I switch out. That was a visual glitch where it looks like it didn't do any damage. That was because it's a visual glitch. I wish they fixed it, but it is annoying. When you switch out right after they hit you, it shows the health bar of the Pokemon you're switching into, so it looks like you don't do any damage. So it's really weird. But yeah, so many bugs in this game. I'm still disappointed that Go Battle League is still not up yet. So if those of you wondering how I'm playing Go Battle League right now, this was from Thursday. I think it was Thursday, June 10th. That was the day of the Melmetal whole thing. So yeah, and we get the debuff. So they switch out because they're in a way losing battle. They come in with Escavalier. I'm going to try to get a debuff on this one as well and then switch in. But we can't get that lucky, so I just switch in with Swampert. And because they had a lot of time to farm, I shield just to be safe. But they do properly bait me, although Drill Run still does a nice chunk. So it's really like not the worst thing to shield a Drill Run. But I mean, Hydro Cannon does so much damage that you're still doing okay if you get paired up against an Escavalier. Okay, so now Giratina's back. Dragon Claw, not going to do a lot of damage, that's why I didn't shield it. I'm going to go straight for the Earthquake and see if I can land it, and we do land it. So now we're even shields, but we added an extra Pokemon, so we're doing better. And I'm going to go ahead and just take this because, yeah, I think I can get to a Hydro Cannon. Just do a little bit of damage. I don't know how I missed a bubble. That was such an amateur mistake. But anyways, it's like one of the easiest attacks to not miss a bubble, and I totally missed one. But anyways, Giratina's back. We're going to farm up a little bit. They come in with Melmetal, which is funny because the very next opponent leads with that same Pokemon. But anyways, back to this match. So this Melmetal is a legit one, and I did count the moves to make sure. Although it was weird, right there you don't see the Thunder Shocks coming, but they are getting the energy. So that I thought was very strange. So it like kind of looks like they're doing the exploit, but they're not, because I counted at least like the time, and it was the same amount of time that elapsed. And so yeah, it was just there must be something just weird with Melmetal. I don't know, that it was just strange there that they didn't get the energy exploit, but there was like a visual glitch. So it was just so strange. They needed to just reevaluate Melmetal right now and just work on it. And they quit because yeah, they're so far behind at this point. So okay, the next battle was against Melmetal Guy, so we're going to skip that. This is the final battle. So now, because we lost that one to him, we're 3-1. And so we're going to try to go 4-1 right now. Not a great lead for us. If we can get lucky with the debuffs, we have a shot at, you know, doing well, but we do not get it there. So I tend to just let these come in like flash cannons because I know I'm not going to win this matchup anyways. I don't want to waste a shield on that. I will try to save it for Giratina and Swampert. And so, you know, is it the best strategy? It depends. It depends on what Pokemon they have in the back. If they have a Swampert, then it would probably be better to save this Cresselia for the Grass Knot, but you don't know. So you kind of, you know, it's a little bit of luck involved. But I tend to just try to save my shield for Swampert in this situation and just hope to get a debuff somehow, because it'll save me a lot of headaches going forward, taking a flash cannon with Giratina. So I do come in with Swampert this time because I'm anticipating them to switch out. I was trying to say switch and swap at the same time. Swip. Okay, we should just make that a word. Okay. Anyways, Dragon Claw coming in hot. We'll do a big chunk of damage to this, but they shield. So since I over farmed that one, I'm going to throw another one, and it does take a nice chunk. So we have a shield advantage, so we're looking okay. This is actually a really close match. So we shield the Dragon Claw because I know I can get to one more, and I'm hoping they don't shield. So we go for the Excellent, and they don't shield, so we knock out their Giratina. They have an Escavalier, so this is kind of okay, but they did get a couple counters off, so they have a little bit of an energy, but we had energy too. So they surprisingly tanked that one, and they're definitely going to have to shield this one, which they do. And so now we are going to probably shield this one, yeah. And it was Drill Run. Well, this was the only Pokemon we had left, so we had to shield. But yeah, so we get the Hydro Cannon off, and then watch this. This is, oh man, Registeel comes in with energy, still doesn't knock us out, and so I just need to get to a Hydro Cannon. Will this KO? I really hope so. Oh no, it did it. Oh my gosh, that was so close. That was literally one quick move away from going 4-1, but we finished the set at 2590, and that's pretty much where we're at right now. I dropped like 15 points or so trying to replicate that Melmetal thing. But we're still right around there. And then I kind of stopped playing because, yeah, I just didn't want to lose any more rating numbers. So that's where we're at. Crossing fingers Go Battle League comes back tomorrow or Wednesday or something. But if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're still watching, leave or hit me up on Twitter. And if you want to send me your friend code, I'll buddy up with you and we could do some battles tomorrow, which will be June, what day is today? So June 16th, I'll be looking to do some battles with you guys just to get some more practice so we don't get rusty. And so if you're still watching, thank you, and let's become friends. We can battle each other. And I hope you guys have a great night, and we will see you in the next one.